But yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy OG Dub. This is like another show, the General Conversation Show, which is episode number 3. Right now, I got my brother, you know what I'm saying, from New Orleans, man, Drew, you know what I'm saying, Andrew Thomas, man, he from New Orleans, man. We're going to talk about, you know what I'm saying, everything general, man, the black community, though, man, you know what I'm saying, talk about his background and a little bit of my background a little bit, you know what I'm saying, how it is in the black community, stuff like that, man. So like fuck it, man. We're just gonna get into it, man. I said, Andrew, I just want to thank you for having me on my show, man. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
You're welcome. You're
yeah,
welcome, my brother. It's my pleasure. My
right.
pleasure.
And then for everybody want to know, man, for my fans out there want to know, like, you know what I'm saying, like, where you from? You know what I'm saying? You from New Orleans, right?
Yeah, I'm from New Orleans. I'm from a part of the city called the 17th Ward, which
Mm.
is basically Holly Grove, Pigeon Town, Town, Nigger
Mm-hmm.
Town. And for those who are familiar with when I say Holly Grove, it's the area where Lil Wayne is from.
Yo, Hollygrove. Yo. Mm-hmm.
I grew up not too far from Wayne. We basically grew up around each other. Um, and I actually relocated to Orlando roughly about 4 years ago. I've been in New Orleans all my life. I'm a native New Orleanian,
Mm-hmm.
and my background is rather similar to most black people from lower level communities. I was a drug dealer. I was raised in these streets, raised by the streets, you know, and I actually decided to make a change for my life, man.
Right.
Once I gotten older, and I realized that there's a no there's no ending to being a drug dealer except for the grave or jail cell
Right. Right.
or either strung out on drugs. So I'm thankful that none of those things happened to occur for me. So now I give back by reaching out to younger guys that could possibly be headed that way or already there. And I
Right.
try to
Right.
offer them a way out
Right.
and a solution to the life that they think they want or they think they have. You know, there's no ending to that. So right now I'm just reaching out and helping those young guys decide on how to make a better way
Right.
for
Right.
for their lives and how to be successful in other areas.
Right. Right.
So yeah.
Yeah. So, and then also I want to talk about, you know, what happened in 2005 during the Katrina hurricane, that situation, man. Cause what I did on the news back then I was on the news watching it, and I see how it
Well, basically,
was, and then I see how it was back then. We're like, damn, man, that's crazy, man. Because I didn't know hurricanes would go through New Orleans, man. Like I thought hurricanes like just go through Florida and stuff like that. I ain't know hits like New Orleans and Texas when I heard about it. So so like
yeah.
so what type of times, you know what I'm saying, you was going through that situation, man? Because at that time, whatever, man, like the church I was going to, like
Yeah.
they had some kind of like they were trying to give out donations, whatever, man, because they're sending out the clothes and food and down in New Orleans, and when that, and then one thing I did, I had all my stuff. I had all my stuff. I clothes I wear back in high school. Like, you know what I'm saying. I packed all that up. You know what I'm saying, and like ship it down there to y'all. So I mean, I want to know. You know what I'm saying. Like, I mean, like what type of experience, man? I mean, like, what do you went through that times, man, through that hurricane, man? Like, what was like, man? Because I know it was kind of like, I mean, like a big tragedy y'all had in the whole city, man, and all that. Because when I saw the pictures, man, it
Yeah.
was crazy, man. So I mean, so tell me how that
Yeah.
was. Like, so tell me how that was during that times.
But when Katrina happened, man, I myself went through a large ordeal, psychologically, mentally, spiritually, because I myself I lost everything, and like 90%, 95% of New Orleanians, we went through a time where we had a rebuilding stage, and not just a rebuilding stage financially, man. Time for us to rebuild mentally, physically, psychologically, because we lost everything. And when I mean by we lost everything that we ever worked for, and everything that we will possibly um, obtain through our working was taken from us, and it was taken from us by a natural disaster, which the world thinks is a natural disaster, but we actually know what actually transpired. But all in all, no matter what happened, everything was taken away from us.
Mm-hmm.
So we wound up relocating different cities, man, and for the most part, people were willing to help. But myself and my family, we wound up in Houston, Texas, and we weren't treated so great by native Texans. You know, they started calling us refugees. They started calling us um, outcasts. Started
Yeah, I
telling us
want to talk. Yeah, yeah,
we had to come to their city because we had nowhere to go.
yeah. I want to talk about that too, though, man.
So
Cause
so we
yeah, cause no, on that part, I want to talk about that too, though, man. Because like on the news, you know, what I'm saying like where I'm from in Iowa, though, man. Like they had to show the news. They was talking about, you know, what I'm saying y'all
yeah
call refugees on there. I'm
yeah
like refugees. Like man,
yeah.
like and what it is, oh man, I was like,
See
you know what it is, I was kind of mad about that, though, man, because like what it is, like I know people in New Orleans, man. You know, especially you and some other people I know too that live in New Orleans right now, man.
yeah
And you know what I'm saying. And after that,
yeah
you know, some of the news talking about, you know, what I'm saying refugees and all that going to Houston, Texas,
yeah
and all that, man. I was like, man, first of all, man, they're
yeah
not refugees, oh man. That's not refugees, man. Like, first of all, man, like this came up like a very tragedy hurricane. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the
yeah
homes and business and everything else that you know, said people that work hard and people live at and stuff like that. It's all been destroyed.
yeah
So one thing is, man, get caught by
yeah.
refugee though, man. That kind of hurt me though, man. And what's so crazy, man? I'm not from New Orleans,
But
man,
what you
but you know what I'm saying. But that's still my people down there,
yeah
though. You know what I'm saying?
what you what people have to what I want people to understand is here's a city that was already dangerous. New Orleans is a dangerous city. I'm talking about they people are dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Now you pushing people in the corner, calling them refugees, treating them bad. They done lost everything they have. So what you think is gonna happen when you start calling these people refugees, start degrading them and belittling them, and they done lost everything. What you think gonna happen? We started losing our minds. We started having to defend ourselves. So you already know when you push lions in the corner, what's
Mm-hmm.
gonna happen?
Right.
He's coming out there aggressive. He's trying to rip your head off you, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what was taking place, man. A lot of people from Texas started feeling the wrath of these people, of my people, because we already lost everything, and now instead of helping us, you're trying to degrade us. You're trying to hurt us, but you can't hurt people that's already at the bottom of the barrel.
Right.
You can't hurt people. You can't hurt people that's already to a point to where they can't hurt no more.
Mm-hmm.
So now we want you to feel our pain. Since you're trying to hurt us more, we're gonna dish out some of this pain so you can feel what we're going through. Instead of helping us to come out of that pain, you're trying to inflict more pain. So now we're gonna give you half of this pain that we feeling.
Right. You know what,
And
man? You know what,
and
man?
so
Like, you know what you say, though, man. I won't blame you, though, man, because like it just like you know, like because you're at that point right now, man. Look, man. I lost everything. You know what I'm saying? I got nothing to give.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And then after that, and y'all put all this negativity over me right now, and I'm trying to like you know what I'm saying do good for
yeah,
myself and get back on my feet. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
I'm trying to get everything back, everything I lost. You know what I'm saying? So this is why, like I said, this is why I got a problem, man. You know what I'm saying? The black community, though, man, because like you know
yeah.
what I'm saying, like we're not willing to help each other. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter what, you know what I'm
No,
saying? I mean, no matter what we go through, man, we're not willing to help each other, man. And that's keep on bothering me though, man, because I've been saying this years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like the only thing, you know what I'm saying, to get us straight, you know what I'm saying, get us in order, get us, you know what I'm saying, what we need to be and all the resources to bring into the black community though, man, that we gotta come together as peace, man. We gotta come as a good positive way. And so that's why, you know, I look at us, whatever, man. I look at, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I go to these different hoods and the different cities, whatever, man. Like it's just embarrassing, man, because they always like I mean like they always trying to take them like or they always trying to steal something from each other. Always trying to like, you know what I'm saying, do all this disloyal stuff to each other, stuff like that. I mean, this is the reason why,
yeah,
man. This is the reason why we can't come together, man. Because, like you said, you know, what I'm saying, like you said, man, like you said, like if you're gonna bother a tiger, I mean, don't get surprised. You start attacking y'all. You know what I'm saying?
hey,
Don't get
that's
surprised.
real,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? I mean, if you know what I'm saying, because lions and tigers, man, you know what I'm saying, they don't play. You know what I'm saying? So that's why
I
you know.
I think what transpiring in the black community is we have to stop making excuses as to why we're not developing.
Right.
We have to stop putting blame on other nationalities for us not progressing, for us not being taking ownership into our own transgressions. We fail at supporting one another.
Yep.
We fail at putting ourselves in the position to own our own communities.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is. We allow other nationalities, other race of people to come in and build in our own communities. And when we decide to build anything in our communities, we rather deal with other nationalities than support our own. And yeah, I'm gonna name it. Arabics come in our communities, put in grocery stores in our communities,
Yep.
and we go up in there and support them, and they talk to us like we're trash, and we still go spend our money there. But if a black man opened up a store in that same community, we want to go up in there and ask him, can he give us discounts? Or man, let me get that $10 box of soap powder for $3. But you don't go in the Arabic store and demand that kind of
Yeah.
discount.
Yo, they don't keep that same
Whatever the
energy.
box says, you're willing to pay, and that's what I'm saying. We have been distilled in our own thoughts about our own people.
Right. Right.
You understand where I'm coming from? And
Right.
until
Yo.
we get out of that thought process and understand that when we pour into our own communities and stop letting people come in and take over our communities, until that happens, we're going to stay lower level minded.
You know what? It was so
We're going to
crazy.
stay,
It was so crazy, man. What you said, though, man. I was on live. Actually, I was on Instagram live. Saying earlier today. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was telling like, you know what I'm saying, like, what's
yeah,
going on in my next show, in the next third episode, and all that. And then, I mean, what you just said right now, I said the exact same thing on the live stream. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So and this is why I tell, this is why I tell about these youngers out here, man. Like, I mean, especially you know what I'm saying, especially OGs like us. You know what I'm saying, especially the new OGs like me. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
I was born in 1985, man. But for you know what I'm saying, for us OGs like us coming up right now, you know what I'm saying, we gotta tell these youngest, man,
yeah,
what's the right path to go. You know what I'm saying, how we build resources, man, how we build, you know what I'm saying, what type of economic, you know what I'm saying, product, whatever, man, we bring inside these black communities, man, because right now we poison our black community, whatever, man. We hatred our black community, man. We just killing. First of all, the killing, man, gotta stop, man. I mean, I cannot stress this enough,
yeah,
man. The killing gotta stop, man, because I know because it just like that's the part, you know what I'm saying, that distance from us. You know what I'm saying? Because we always trying to, because we was trying to, you know what I'm saying, jump over the next person. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be better than that person. No, I don't want to be better than nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you see you doing good, hey, I'm going to go for you, though, man. I'm going to push you up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm
yeah,
supposed to do. I'm
yeah.
not here to tear you down, man. Because why the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit. I want to see you win. Shit, that's happy. I'm happy for that,
Yes,
man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got like a black owned
yeah.
business, whatever, I'm gonna buy it. I ain't gonna ask no damn discount or you know say, yo man, the
That's the
Jordan,
problem.
you know what I'm saying? Or the
Yeah,
shoes right there, yo man, the Jordans you got, man. Shit, I see like $50, man. But okay, I get for $20. No, I'm not gonna do all that, man. Go discounts, man. Look, I'm gonna say what the
right,
price is. You know what I'm saying? Like where you put the price on there, I'm gonna buy it, and that's just me. But
right.
you know what I'm saying? We got these
And
other
if you can't
black.
afford it, save up
Yeah,
for it.
yeah, shit. Cause I can afford money, man. Like even though I'm like spending that money, man. But one thing is, like, it's something I want to buy that. You know what I'm saying, for the black community, man. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna buy for it, man. That's me. You know what I'm saying? But as I see these other black men out here, though, man, these other women out here, black people, though, man, we just don't know how to love each other. Don't know how to respect each other, man.
yeah.
And that's the issue, man. I got them, man. Like you said, though, man. Like we just don't know how to, we just don't know how to connect with each other, man. Because I think
Well,
I think society, whatever, man, poison us so damn much. You know what I'm saying? Like we forgot by ourselves how to fix each other. We forgot how to be happy. We forgot, you know what I'm saying, all the
well,
things we need to do to get ourselves better. So.
the thing we have to do, we have to get back. We have to get back into reading. We have to get back into educating ourselves, man, as to who we are. And what I mean by that is we have so many prominent black people way before us that walked this earth and have left a mark and a legacy, and we have no idea who they are because we failed to pick up books on our culture.
Mm-hmm.
We have to educate ourselves on our culture, and when we begin to understand who we are, we can make changes. Changes won't come when you have no idea on who made decisions for us by us.
Right, right. Yep.
And when we start educating ourselves on who we are, man, the changes we make in our communities will be prominent. But how can we make changes in our community when we steady relying on what was there all along? No, we can't allow the government to keep making changes in our neighborhoods and we have no say. We don't go to town hall meetings. We don't go to city meetings when they offer it to us. They other nationalities pack those meetings and they make decisions on our communities without our input.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't
Right.
blame them when we're not in there giving our own input. We have to look into the meetings that are taking place and go and pack those meetings so we can have an account on what's getting ready to happen in our neighborhoods.
Right, right.
We can't wait till they start happening and figure we're gonna voice our opinion. It's too late. It's
Yep.
too late.
Mm-hmm.
And every day decisions are being made on our children in our communities in our housing. Decisions are being made every day without our input. Why? Because we fail to educate ourselves on community
Mm.
activism.
Yep. Yo, I mean, like you said, man, I said that last on the
For
live
real.
stream, man, because like I said, like I mean, best thing to do is read, though, man, because like I said, man, I've been reading books, though, man, because I've been reading this book by my
Yeah.
I've been reading this book by my grandpa, man. He's from Arkansas, you know what I'm saying? So it's my mom's side of the family, which is my dad. I mean, it was just her dad, whatever, man.
Yeah.
And he told me all the stories, whatever, man. Well, actually, you know what I'm saying? My uncle told a story, man, about my, you know, about my grandpa, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And then what he did, whatever, man. He moved up to Chicago. Then half his family, man, went to Downport. And then he went back to Arkansas, back to Memphis, and what he did, oh man, like he put his all his 50-year-old children, whatever, man, have to set him to go. You know what I'm saying? Because my uncle from Chicago, whatever, man, like he went out there bought some land. You know what I'm saying? He saved his money up
Yeah.
and bought some land, got him a farm, got his own house and everything because that's what he did, oh man. Like because the family I got, whatever, man, you know what I'm saying? The old generation family I got, they set the, you know what I'm saying? They set them goals, man. Like what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? What type of ways how you
Yeah.
want to type of ways you want to hustle, or what type of ways, you know what I'm saying, how to build your brand or stuff like whatever, man. So I'm reading this book, though, man, and so I'm like, damn, man. So Grandpa did all that. So I'm reading this, and after that, I'm reading all this. Then after that, I'm trying to compare this generation how it is now. Like, damn, it's sad. Cause the way I
It's
read my
sad,
book,
bro.
I ain't gonna lie, the way I read my book, though, man, like, you know what I'm saying, about my grandpa, though, man, it was just crazy, man. Like he thinks like me, though, man, because because he has a hustle mentality just like me. You know what I'm saying? He did what he did. He went to Chicago, then went back home, and then, have his family move back to Iowa and all that. So it was just like, man, like he said his children, man. I mean, he said his children, whatever. I mean, has a high quality standard. You know what I'm saying? To put them in a good position where they at. So that's why. So
Yeah.
so that's when I read that. So that's why I was reading the book, whatever, man. So when my family went through and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I think this generation kind of failed. You know what I'm saying, to say keep our family in touch, whatever, man. Keep the black community, whatever, together, man. Because it was just sad, though, man. But like how it is now, though, man. Because we don't know how how to be happy to each other, man. We don't know how to help each other, nothing like that.
Yeah.
So all this,
Yeah.
like I said, man. Like I think for like I said, the OGs like us, man. Like we gotta step up. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta tell these
Yeah,
kids,
man.
we gotta step up, man, because y'all OGs like y'all OGs, whatever, man, because y'all did your job. So y'all did your jobs to us. And so now, whatever, man. So what y'all did,
Yeah.
whatever, man, y'all passed the torch to us. But for now, whatever, man, like what I'm saying, we go that torch out for us, man. We got to pass the young torch to the next generation. But one thing is, man, we not
Yeah.
handing to the one thing is, man, we're not handing to them proper way. You know what I'm saying? We're just telling them, here, take it, man. Here, take it. Do what you want to do. Nah, man.
Right.
So, nah, man. We got to guide them. We got to put them in the right position, man. You know what I'm saying? Where, you know what I'm saying? Like, where,
Got to put them in the right position.
yeah, right. You got to put them in the right position where, where you want to be in life. Because, you know what I'm saying? If you don't put your kid,
Yeah.
man, if you don't put these kids in the right position, man, I mean, guess what? Look, they're just going to automatically fail. They're not going anywhere, man, because you put them in a bad
Yeah.
position. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
so, but yeah,
We
so,
what we what I feel what I what I see now, and I'm gonna say this, man. What I see right now taking place is we make excuses about the small stuff that keeps us trapped,
Right.
and we're so in the place where we don't pour back, we don't pour back into our communities.
Mm-hmm.
And here's what I mean: we get they're giving out stimulus money,
Right.
right? Everybody's going to buy TVs. They're going to buy clothes, nails done, hair done. And not one time have I seen 3 people, 4 people come together and say, listen, if we take this stimulus money and put all our money together, let's come up with a business idea.
Right.
Let's turn this 1,400 into 2,800. And then let's turn that 2,800 apiece into 5,600 apiece. I have yet to see that take place. That television that you're going to buy, after a while, you're going to get tired of that and you're going to be looking to buy another one bigger size.
Right. Right.
But why not, why not turn that money into more money? And once you get an adequate amount in the bank, you can go buy that television you want and don't be stressing the next couple of months about where I'm going to get money from to pay for this or that, when you could turn that money into more money.
Mm-hmm.
Invest in yourself. Stop investing in Walmart and there's no return on your investment. Stop investing in the nail salons and there's no return in your on your investment. What I mean by that is, if you're going to invest your money into something, invest your money into you, and you'll
Mm-hmm.
have a return on that investment. So when you go over there to Sky Nails or you go over here to Walmart to buy a television, you got 10 times that amount in the bank
Right. Yep.
to where it's not hurting you. So
Right.
now when you go buy that $800 television, you
Right.
have 8,000 in the bank to cover that 800 that you just spent.
Yeah. Yep.
Stop allowing yourself to be caught and put in a hole and allowing people to throw dirt on top of you once you fall in that damn hole.
Yep.
Invest in yourself.
Hey, man.
Invest back in your community. Invest back in your community. You know what I'm saying? If there's a need for playground equipment, man, we got too many people in the community that could give up $10 a piece and build some kind of playground stuff for our kids in our community where these kids can have something to play,
Right.
somewhere
Yep.
to play.
I told you.
Invest back in your community.
Mm-hmm.
Invest back in our community, man. Stop waiting for them. Stop waiting for these white folks. Stop waiting for the government. Stop waiting and build your own goddamn community back.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, Andrew, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, this is a video, man. With, Mr. Jab. I don't know if you heard of him, Mr. Jab. He's like he's,
I heard of him.
yeah. What it is, man, he has a content video, man, called called the Old Comfortable Negro, and he made a
Yeah,
list. He made a list, man, about about how black folks are so damn comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I mean, comfortable, whatever, man. Like, you rely on the white man so damn much, man. But one thing is for yourself, man. Like, you can't rely on yourself, man, to build something what you want to do, man. Because people, like I said, man, like, what do you say about being comfortable, man? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you guess what? Like, one thing is, like, you're not doing shit for the black community, whatever, man. You just doing,
no,
you just here,
you're not.
you just like one thing is, you just here doing this thing by yourself. You know, saying, working 30 years at a job. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's not doing shit for you. So for me, though, man, like, that's why. That's why, I told these people, man, like, man, stop getting comfortable, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't gonna lie, man, there's a lot of old men out here, though, man, that's still building. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't care what age you is,
Yeah,
man. You know what I'm saying? They're out
yeah,
here building business. And guess what? That's not black people, man. It's
yeah,
white people, Mexican people, Irish people, whatever.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
just whatever race, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they working till they're 70, 80 years old. You know what I'm saying? About building business. You know what I'm saying? For a black man, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? For a black man like us, for black people, whatever, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or we go work at a job, whatever, man, for at least like 20 or 30 years and go retire. You know what I'm saying? And after that, okay, so we got out of that. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because you being comfortable,
Hey,
whatever,
Bob.
man. Like, you don't want to build your brand. You know what I'm saying? Put some out there for the black community, though, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. For us though, man, like we gotta stay like a higher standard for us, man. What you know, what I'm saying, what do you want to do, man? Like you know, what I'm saying, like you know, what I'm saying, like do you want to live, you know, what I'm saying, financial free, or you know, what I'm saying, or you know, what I'm saying, be slavery paid, you know, what I'm saying, be a slave worker, you know, what I'm saying, work for these people, you know, what I'm saying.
Well,
But one thing is, oh man, like one thing is, like I mean, like I said, the stimulus checks, man. Like people don't know, you know, what I'm saying, people don't know how to invest, man, because they're like they was taught how to be ignorant with money. You know what I'm saying? When you so ignorant
yeah,
with money, man, and don't know how to use the money, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like, there you go. Because you got the next generation, man. I mean, you got the old generation, whatever, man. They teach you, man, how to, you know what I'm saying? They teach you how to invest in your money, how to build business and stuff like that. So this is why, so this is why I tell people, man, you know what I'm saying? That stimulus check, hey, man, don't buy that shit no flashy or no car. I mean, nothing like no
yeah.
jewelry or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you, look. If you love something,
Invest,
you know what I'm saying. If you love something, you know, so you love something you want to do for your business, whatever. That stimulus check's gonna help.
invest.
You gotta start investing.
It is.
You gotta start
Invest.
investing.
Invest back into you. You got to invest back into you. If you're hoping to have a prominent future, and you're hoping to be financially free, you're hoping to be able to travel, and here's the biggest thing we got to learn how to do. We have to learn how to start building generational wealth to leave our children and our children's children out of debt. We die, our debt goes to them. So they're never going to be financially free because not only do they have their debt, they're stuck with our debt. So they struggling to take care of our bills we left behind along with theirs. Just because you died don't mean just because you died don't mean you ain't out of debt.
Right. Yeah, because they still
Yo,
want your cut.
that debt falls that debt falls on your children. You see what I'm saying? We have to find a way to start reinvesting in our children so that by the time they're adults, they're already on the path to where they're secure and they can start building the security for their families behind them.
Right. Right.
We have to start finding a way to leave generational wealth.
Right.
Stop wanting to go buy 300 doggone dollar shoes just because you get $1,000 in your pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Turn that 1,000 into 10,000. Then go buy those $300 shoes. You understand where I'm coming from?
Yo.
We have to get out of that. We have to get out of that mindset because it it no longer can we blame the white man for our
Nah.
shortcomings. No longer.
But
You understand where I'm coming
yeah,
from?
I understand.
So and
Yeah.
then
Right.
now we have to we have to teach our children, man. Our children only gonna go as far as we teach them. And when we don't have knowledge, we can't think that they're gonna have knowledge
Right.
because
Right.
we're not pouring into them. We have to start educating ourselves, man. Not just what they're teaching us from kindergarten to 12th
Right.
grade.
Right.
We have to start educating ourselves on life. The issue because what you learn from kindergarten to 12th grade really don't apply to life.
It
It
don't.
really doesn't apply
It
to
don't.
life.
And then it was so crazy, man. I told this dude, man, we was talking whatever, man, because like you know, so because I guess you know, so his kids, whatever, man, his kids are not, you know, I mean, they were good in school, whatever, man. He was like, so I asked him, man, yeah, so like by history class, man, so like, I mean, like, what type of history, whatever, man, these kids are knowing. And it's like, well, I actually know about the slavery though, man. Yeah, but how it started though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, had they told you though, man,
No,
back then, but haven't told all the details
that,
of real issues back then, whatever, man, how it
no,
was. See, that's what I'm saying. The school system, whatever, man, it's not telling the truth about
that,
these kids. So,
no, they're not teaching us history. They're teaching us his story. They're teaching us what they want us to know. They're not teaching us history because they are afraid of us learning and knowing who we truly are.
yo,
And they only giving us 3 people, 4 people to learn about, and that's Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Rosa Parks, and maybe Marcus Garvey.
right,
Beyond that, they're not teaching you who you are. You understand where I'm coming from?
yo,
See, who we are goes deeper than Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. Way before they even come along, we created this country. We built this country. And until we understand who we are and who it was that did what, we'll never understand on why they're able to trick us the way they trick us.
Mm-hmm.
And we keep getting tricked. We keep getting tricked by the same old schemes.
Yo.
Why? Because we're accepting what they're willing to give us, not what we're willing to learn.
Right. Right. I keep telling you, man. I
And
tell.
we fall for the same scheme, the same pattern over and over and over again. Why? Because we fail to realize and we fail to see the scheme. We fail to see the scheme. It's a scheme.
Right.
White man rich, black man poor. That's a scheme. White man richer, black man poorer. It's a scheme. They give you that $1,400. You know why they give you that $1,400? They give you that $1,400 so you can rebuild the economy, but they don't tell you how to rebuild you.
Mm-hmm. Yo.
They make the economy stronger, but you weaker.
Mm.
That $1,400, they glad you're not taking it and turning it into a business. Why? Because you made the economy stronger, but your house is still the same.
Right.
You're still living in the inner city community. You're not putting yourself. They're not even threatened about you buying a home in the suburbs. They're not threatened by that because they know you're too comfortable in the hood.
Right.
They know you're comfortable in the hood. So guess what? They're gonna keep you comfortable in the hood. God damn. When are we gonna start realizing there's nothing comfortable about being in the hood?
You know what? And that's why I say, man,
I
like,
want to live in that. I want to live in that. I want.
it was so crazy, man, like what you said on, man, because
They give me food stamps.
food stamps. See, to me, I don't use food
Yeah.
stamps, man. I don't need food stamps, man, because I got my own money. And then after that, man, I see a lot of
They
people.
give you food stamps to keep you comfortable.
Right, and that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I don't want to be comfortable by the system, man. Like, I don't.
Who go? Here's what the government. Here's the government. This is all black women, and this is the government. The black women are, man, they giving me $300 in food stamps. Shit, girl, you don't know. That's good for my children to eat.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the government. Yeah, we're gonna give you the $300 worth of food stamps, and you're gonna feed your kids all this badass food that we serving you,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna keep them because we're gonna put all that stuff that ain't good for them into their bodies to keep them from thinking. Because we know in the black neighborhoods they're not nutritious. They don't care
Mm-hmm.
nothing about being healthy. They don't
Right.
care nothing about feeding they self brain food. Like shoot, they gonna eat all that junk food and they're not feeding their brain anything. Come on, man, we gotta get out of that.
See, I've been drinking water, Drew. I've been drinking
So
water,
what
man.
they?
I've been eating
That's what I'm
fructose, and
saying.
that's why I tell these youngers out here,
Fruits and
man. You
vegetables.
know what I'm saying? Eat some vegetables, man.
Yeah,
Man, I don't know, man. That shit nasty, man. But shit,
yeah.
it's getting you healthy, man. All that greasy
See,
shit, man. You think it feel good? No, it's
but
making you. Guess what? It's making your
but
body
that's
sloppy, man. You know what I'm
but
saying?
that's what the government want, though. That's what the government want. That kind of mentality. That's what the government want. That kind of mentality. So that's why they happy to give. They don't care about giving you no food stamps. That's what they want. Because in the black neighborhood, we're gonna spend $100 on Lil Debbie. Then we're gonna spend another $100
Little Debbie.
on rice, potatoes, all that stuff that you're gonna put in your body that's gonna kill your brain cells.
Right.
They don't care about giving you that goddamn $300 in food stamps. They happy you're going to get that
Right. And one thing,
because
no, because one thing
they know we going they know they're going.
no,
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
no. What you said, though, man? Because like this is why I tell these youngins out here, though, man. Like, look, man, look, I was just like you. To me, though, man, like to me, I didn't learn how to do business or whatever, man. Like, I just learned how to get money and how to get money and pay bills and survive. You know what I'm saying? Until I got a little bit
Yeah,
older, though, man. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Until I get older, or whatever, man. Hold on, man. Like, I don't want to keep doing this, get money, pay bills. You know what I'm saying? Survive. And no, man. So no, man. I want to live. You know what I'm saying? No, I want to live financial free. I want to live out and do things. But
Yeah,
but one thing is, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You know, the black community, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? What things needs to be better. what things we can like, you know, say clean ourselves, you know, how to get back on the right track, you know what I'm saying, start asking the white man, the government, the system, you know what I'm saying, for a handout, you know what I'm saying, which they did give us a handout, man, but we so damn selfish, you know what I'm saying, so we just trying to tell y'all, man, not to, you know what I'm saying, how to be unselfish, you know what I'm saying, use your money in the correct way, not a negative way. So like I said, Andrew, like you said, man, I mean, like I said, I think us for black people, man, we probably the worst, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to money, because we don't know what to do with it. We don't know how to invest. Like we don't know, we just don't know how to bring the quality resource to the table. You know what I'm saying, to fix everything else for the black community, though, man. So yeah, you're right, man. I mean, like, I mean, you're right on target, man. Because I've been saying this a long time ago, man. And what it is, man, people act like, oh, you just crazy, man. You don't know what you're talking about. I mean, you go out there and look for yourself, man, to see how this shit is, man. So, I mean, like I say, Andrew, though, man, you was 100% correct, man. Like you said, I told everyone how you, like, I mean, like I said, I mean, what you just said, when I told his youngest, man, and one thing is, like, they don't want to listen. But, I mean, yeah, that's what's crazy about it. They're like, they don't want to listen to us, man. So,
Yeah.
so,
Let me share something with you.
mm-hmm.
There are grants out here. There's over 10 million grants that the government set on
Right.
without letting you know that they are available to you.
Mm-hmm.
And the resources aren't presented to the black community. But here's what was damaging. They teach the white neighborhoods about all these resources. And the resources are available, but they're not going to bring them to the inner city.
Mm-hmm.
But see, you can't blame them because those people do their homework. So they're always into books finding out what's available for the resources, what grants are available. There are grants for everything, man.
Mm-hmm.
We don't do our homework to find out what grants are available and the resources that are available to us. Now, let me tell you something. There are grants that are available for strictly for the inner city, strictly for lower level communities,
Mm-hmm.
like housing, like HUDs, the housing of early urban developments. There are grants to get you to put resources available for you to open up businesses while you're in those establishments.
Right.
They're not meant for you to stay there,
Right.
but
Right.
we get comfortable in living in those situations. Once welfare came about
Mm-hmm.
and it was offered to us in the urban developments,
Right. Right.
it was created to keep us in those developments.
Yeah, in that trap, it's like a trap. Cause
And
really, man, I
that was a
call it the
trap.
hood. Yeah, cause to me, don't, cause to me, man, where I'm from, whatever, man, from Downport, man, we like the hood, whatever, man, we call it a trap. Because I mean, not
Yeah.
trap about selling drugs, man, but it's just a trap, whatever, man, that keeps you in that, you know, what I'm saying, like in that environment. So one thing is, man, like they want us to kill each other, man, and this is why the system is all set up. You know what I'm saying? Like they trying to put these like I said, the hood, you know what I'm saying? Like I always call the hood a trap. You know what I'm saying? Like they put you in this all trap, whatever, man. Like the only way you can get out that trap, whatever, man, if you steal and kill each other. And that's what they're teaching that, you know what I'm saying, to get you out of the trap, whatever, man. And to me though, man, like I wasn't to me, like as I go to all these hoods, you know what I'm saying, these different cities, whatever, man, like I said, like the black community though, man, it is like like we got the brains to do this shit. Like we got the chemistry and everything else. But one thing is, man, we are so damn selfish. Like I said, we can't even come together, man, as one and build. Like I said, man, like I said, if you go to these cities out here, man, you see a bunch of land. Like we can buy all this
Yeah.
land out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Regroup. You know what I'm saying? And after that, so we can regroup the black community. You know what I'm saying? Put like you know what I'm saying? Put in good public schools and good programs for kids and you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that for the positive community, though, man. What we can do. But like I said, man, like we just like I said, we worse. Like I said, man, like we don't know, you know what I'm saying? We so brainwashed, whatever, man. Like we always gotta point the finger, blame someone. Oh, you did this and that, you know what I'm saying? We always gotta point fingers. Instead of pointing fingers, whatever, man, how about we come together, man, and come together, get all the products, you know what I'm saying? Go out here and buy some land. You know what I'm saying? It's put look,
We
it's plenty of land out here we can buy. You know what I'm saying? But
we here's what here's but here E. This is the primary factor on when you buy the land. Most of us don't trust each other to a degree where we're able to establish in each other's businesses.
mm-hmm.
And long as there's no trust, we're not willing to take a risk.
Right.
And basically, that's all it is. It's a risk. It's a rewarding risk because it's an ROI. You'll have a return on your investment.
Right.
Most of us are scared of the investment, so there'll never be a return on it. For instance, like I said, you're getting $1,400, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have a plan. It requires your 1,400, my 1,400.
Right.
Here's my business plan. I'm gonna lay the business plan on the table. I'm gonna show you where we can turn together. If we work together, it can't just be me working and you working. If we
Right.
work together, I'm gonna show you how we can turn this $2,800 and within 6 months to $28,000.
Mm-hmm.
You know what most people will say? Why I gotta take that long? I don't want to just give my money up, and I gotta take. It's gonna take that long for me to see 28,000. That's the problem. We don't have patience. We see the money now, and we want to do stuff with the money now that is in our possession. Here now, if I can turn that to 10 times more than what I already have.
Mm-hmm.
Once you make that $28,000, then you go buy what it was you wanted to buy with the $1,400. Because
Right.
now you have 10 times more than what you had to spend in the beginning
Right.
from that 1,400. This $1,400 wasn't designed for you to come up. It was designed for you to go down.
Mm-hmm.
And that's people not paying attention to that. The government gonna give you that little measly $1,400. What
Right.
you're gonna do is you're gonna go over there and buy the TVs. You're gonna go up in there and buy that PlayStation 5.
The Jordans
You
and
understand?
chains and all that.
Now
Yeah.
you just built the economy, but you tore down you.
Yo.
Economy building up, but you're not building up. You
Mm.
see, that's why you got to take that 1,400 and say, listen, shoo, you gave it to me. I'm gonna help build the economy after I build me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have no problem with rebuilding the economy.
Right.
But what good is it gonna do for me to rebuild the economy?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm piss poor. I'm down in the gutter. Who gonna rebuild me?
She just throw it away.
If I don't
Yeah.
rebuild me, who gonna rebuild me? I'm gonna add to the economy, but I'm adding zero value to me. So that $1,400 is bringing you into the negative instead of the positive.
Right. And that's where we fail at, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we wasn't taught how to save, invest money. Yeah, but I mean, we saving. Yeah, I was taught to save money, but I wasn't taught, man. Okay, how am I supposed to do? I mean, okay, so all this money I got, okay, what am I supposed to do with it? You know what I'm saying? So back then I wasn't taught like that, but one thing is, as I learned, you know what I'm saying, what investment in comes of business and stuff like that, I learned how to invest. I learned how, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. I mean, like what stuff I don't need, and stuff I do need to keep building my value up. So, and
Yeah,
this is where, and like you said, oh man, like we just don't, like I said, like I said, man, like we didn't learn how to, how to save money up. Like we learn how to save, but we don't know how to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I tell people, man, like what type of, so I ain't gonna lie, man, like if I go tell a kid right now, you know what I'm saying, he's like 15, 16 years old, I'll tell him like, okay, so like, oh, which one do like in 5 or 10 years now? You know what I'm saying? Or he
yeah,
wants, you know what I'm saying? Or he wants to own his business, whatever. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So okay, right now he's working at McDonald's, whatever, man. For,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because he's in high school, he's young. Okay, so I tell him this, and this is where, you know what I'm saying, like, so this is where I tell him, like, hey, every paycheck you got, you know what I'm saying,
yeah,
say, you know what I'm saying, save at least like 20 or 20 or $30, whatever, man, off your paycheck, and keep saving. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like whatever you do, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever you do, whatever, man. Okay, just say like, okay, like just say like he wanna, you know what I'm saying? I mean, just say he want his own clothing line when he grows up. Okay, well, I'll tell you right now. Every paycheck you do, take most of that money out and save it. Save it
Yeah.
every time. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, and then after that, years go by, whatever. You know what I'm saying? All the years go by. All the saving has you done. You know what I'm saying? And now, whatever, man, you can take that money, invest in your business. What you want to do? Want to sell your clothes or items, whatever. It's all about, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You saving. You know what I'm saying? You're saving for the good. You know what I'm saying? Don't. I mean, like, just don't save. You know what I'm saying, for nothing. Because we saving for
Yeah.
nothing. You know what I'm saying? When you save for nothing, man, guess what? You're destroying your value. You're destroying everything, you know what I'm saying, what you had and what you're supposed to get, whatever, man, because we're not saving the proper way. You know what I'm saying? So,
Let me tell you something. Saving money don't make you wealthy.
right,
Adding to the money you're saving
right.
makes you wealthy.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
see, you're
Oh,
saving
that's what I
money,
meant. Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
you're not adding to the money you're saving.
Right,
And what I mean by that is how you do that: multiple streams of income.
right,
See, you're saving money from your job, but if that's the only money you're saving, you'll never get rich.
right,
You have to have multiple streams of income to save on top to add to the money you're saving.
right,
And that's real, man. Pay attention to it. Most people who are rich, they might work a job, but that's not the primary source of their income. They're working to save, but they're gonna add to what they're saving
right,
from
right,
another stream of income. See, most white people have this theory, and I agree with it. I don't want to go to sleep until I'm able to make money while I'm sleeping.
right.
Until we get to that facet of thinking, we will always be poor.
Mm-hmm.
Because why not have money coming to you while you're catching your Z's? That means that you truly counting money while you sleep.
Right,
When we have to start thinking along those lines, man. I want to have money available and accessible to me even if I'm dreaming about it. So
and plus you got kids
multiple
too. And plus
streams
you
of
got
income.
kids too, though, man. So I know you got kids too, though.
Yeah,
So
generational wealth.
yeah, but that's wealth, man.
That's how you create generational wealth.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I keep telling you, we have to start leaving an inheritance instead of a debt. Just
Right.
because you die don't mean that your kids don't inherit that debt.
Right.
Your kids inherit whatever you owed when you die. Your children inherit that debt, and they may not have to always pay it, but it keeps them in bondage because now whatever you had, whatever you had in your name or in your possession that you're in debt for, they're gonna hold them accountable for it.
Mm-hmm.
So find a way to leave wealth instead of debt, so your children can actually learn to do that for their children, and
Right.
their children can do it for their children. See, it's called generational wealth and not generational debt.
Mm. Strong.
But
That's
see,
deep.
here's the thing: we have to become educated. Stop waiting on people to educate you because they're never going to educate you.
Right.
You have to get into a place where you're willing to educate yourself. Once you educate yourself, you can teach others. But if nobody's willing to learn, then nobody's willing to teach.
Right.
Because you can't teach until you learn.
Mm-hmm.
So if nobody's willing to learn, that means nobody will be willing to teach.
Right. And this is why I say this for myself, man. Like I said, when I was young, like like I said, I learned how to save money, but my parents, whatever, man, they told me, you know what I'm saying, get you a job and make sure you got the house, all that. So really, don't, man, like they ain't put me in a position, man, that I can, you know what I'm saying, I can go get my dreams and stuff like that. To really, man, I had to learn that shit on my own, how to hustle and all that. I had to learn out there, go get it for myself. You know what I'm saying? Because my parents didn't set me
Yeah,
for that. But one thing is, I can't blame my parents for that, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? I got to blame myself. You know what I'm saying? I had to educate myself. You know, I had to, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure out, man, okay, so what's next goal for myself after this part? Yeah, yeah, I'm successful right here, but what's next? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always, you know what I'm saying, for me, though, man, always playing stuff ahead. You know what I'm saying? For the future
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And that's why I always learn, man. That's why I tell these youngest, man, like always playing something ahead, not just now. Play something in like, you know, the next 20, the next 20 or 10, like next 10 or 20 years or so on, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep building your, like I said, keep building your wealth, man. You know what I'm saying? That generation wealth for the next generation, man. So
Mm-hmm.
like, so next generation, man, someone will be in debt. So that's why for me, man, I have to keep learning, man. So that's why till right now I'm still learning, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah.
something, you know what I'm saying? To me, though, man, to me, man, it's never late to learn. I don't care
Yeah.
how old you is. It's never late to learn, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man. Society, man, been lying to us and all that. But as soon as you wake up,
Yeah.
as soon as you snap out and wake up, you know what I'm saying? And now you know what's going on, and now you know the things you need to develop upon, things you need to be fixed, to clean yourself and all that, you know what I'm saying, to move forward, you know what I'm saying, to keep building that brand for yourself, man. So that's why I always, like every day, man, I'm always learning something new. You know what I'm saying? So,
I, I I've learned to channel my thinking to a different tune. And here's why I want to explain that to you. You heard of the crab in the barrel mentality.
mm-hmm.
That
Yep.
the crabs at the bottom always trying to pull the one at the top back down.
Yep.
Well, how about we start looking at it as the crab at the top is trying to pull the crabs at the bottom out
Mm-hmm.
with him.
Right. Right.
We,
Mm.
we got to stop looking at the crab in the barrel mentality like society wants us to see it, because we'll always keep each other down like that. Look at it now as I'm at the top of the barrel now. So if you got a hold of my hand, anyway, how about we start looking at it like you're not trying to pull me down? How about we start looking at it like I'm trying to pull you up?
Mm-hmm.
See, once we start changing our thinking and get out of the place where they trying to trap us at, and get to a place where we no longer live in the box, because I don't have to think outside the box if I'm not putting myself in the box.
Right. Yep.
See, that's the thing. Nobody can't tell me to think outside the box, because first of all, I'm not in the box
Right.
to have to think outside the box. So I'm going to allow myself and put myself in a position to look at life from all angles. And once I look at life from all angles, I'm going to make a decision. And not just going to be suitable for me and my family, but I want to be put it in a position where it'll be suitable for other families,
NFLs. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
not just mine, because I'm not the my family ain't the only, isn't the only family that's on this earth. I have to put it into perspective for other families. So if I find the answer and the solution, then that means that I pass it down,
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully, whoever I pass it down to can pass it down to someone else. Then they pass it down, and it becomes a ripple effect. So now what happens is we all are growing through the process.
Mm. Wow. That's true though, man. Because I see from my own eyes, man. Like, because like to me though, man. Like it just it's all about the next generation now, man. Because to us right now, it's not all about us right now. It's all about the next
Yeah,
generation, though, man. Because these kids are growing up and getting older, so like we got to put them in the right position. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just a lot of things we got to do. It's a lot of work we got to do, man. You know what I'm saying? The work ain't done. You know what I'm saying? The work ain't
yeah,
done. You know what I'm saying? As long, you know what I'm saying? As long as I'm alive, you know what I'm saying? As long as I'm breathing, you know what I'm saying? Healthy, you know, like life is not over, man. I don't care, you know what I'm saying? I don't care how old you get. Life is not over. You know what I'm saying? As long as you keep yourself alive and keep pushing, you know what I'm saying? Life is not over. You know what
it's
I'm
not,
saying? It's not over, man. You
not.
just gotta stay above water. You know what I'm saying? So you stay
Yeah,
above water, man, and swim through that bullshit and try and get to you know what I'm saying, like I'm just trying to get where we need to go, then you good, oh man. So that's why,
yeah,
that's why for us though, man, we gotta keep pushing the next generation in a positive way. Put like a
yeah,
good schools and good programs and all that. We just gotta build. But like I said, like the question I got right now though, man, like is we gonna do it? You know what I'm saying? We could talk about what we're gonna do this, do that, but at the same time, though,
yeah.
man, you know what I'm saying? Like, are we gonna do it? You know what I'm saying?
And I,
Instead of complaining about what things need to be done. And this is why about when Ice Cube was trying to get that black contract for America. I understand
yeah,
that. Look, I understand that he went to Trump and he went to Joe Biden and all
yeah,
that. But he trying look. First of all, the man never said he was a politician, but he got
Right.
people as a politician, man, working on this contract. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
a lot of people, man, like I said, a lot of black folks just don't say mad about that, man, because first of all, man, he went to Trump, but he didn't. First of all, he didn't go to Trump first. He went to Joe Biden. He went to what's called the Democrats Party first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he sure
Because
did.
he went to the party first, and after that, they told him, okay, so we look at the, you know what I'm saying? All right, so we look at this at the election. You know what I'm saying? But the Republicans, whatever, man, he went to the Republican side. You know what I'm saying? Republicans are, hey man, we might do this. You know what I'm saying? We might do this.
Yeah.
And people get mad about you voting Trump. You know that. First of all, the man never said he voted for Trump. He never said
Right.
that. You know what I'm saying?
He
was
went to get
comparing.
access to our resources.
Yeah, he was giving the resource to the black community, though, man. Because dog, look at the black community right now, man. We are we are destroying ourselves, man. Like this. First of all, man, a black man. First of all, man, a black man out here, man, trying to do everything else for the black community, man. A rapper, you know what I'm saying? Executive producer, movies, everything else. He trying to do the best he can. Out? So that's all it is, man.
Hey, you know what? Here's it in a nutshell. We have to become men of standard.
Mm-hmm.
But the key word in standard is stand. We have to learn how to stand as men. You cannot be a man of standard if you don't stand. That's what we have to learn. We have to learn how to stand for our communities.
Right.
We have to bridge the gap of the community. I'm affiliated with a community here in Orlando area called Meridia. And I'm actually on the committee, the community committee. And they are doing some things in the community for the people, man. And it's amazing watching how dedicated they are to these children and watching how dedicated they are to holding the parents accountable for the things that go on in the community with these kids.
Right.
And I've been involved in several projects thus far that actually cater to the progression of these kids.
Right.
And I'm telling you, man, it's amazing watching how these kids are eager to learn. These kids are eager to develop, because once you show these kids the promise of a future, you don't have to show them the future. You have to show them the promise of a future.
Right.
You see, we don't have to show our kids a future. We have to show them a promise of the future. So when they get a promise of a good future, then they're willing to put in the work ethic. But when you promise them a future, they already feel like, I got a future, why should I work? See, we got to stop giving so much in so little time. We have to really start spoon feeding these kids first. You feed them first off the plate. And once you see that they can handle eating and not making a mess, you let them go with their own plate. But you can't just put a plate in front of the kids that don't know how to eat.
Yo, that's true, man. Because like I said, these kids, man, are the next up. They're next, man. You know what I'm saying? For us, though, man, we did what we did. But at the same time, like, even though that we had technology back then, but at the same time, like, we could still, you know what I'm saying, we could still get these kids a good, you know, a good compromised position, man, where they want to be in life. You know what I'm saying? Put them in a better position, man. So that's why for us, man, for OGs like us, man, like, we got to set these kids up, you know what I'm saying, to higher standards. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, we do.
Gonna be, where they at. So for me though, man, like I say, Andrew though, man, like, you know what I'm saying, me, you know, man, and one thing is like it just can't be me and you, whatever, man, you know what I'm saying, bring everything all together. It has to be a group of leaders. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the one thing, man, I have a problem right now is too many followers. You know what I'm saying? Acting like there's too many followers, whatever, man, acting like leaders. You know what I'm saying? No, man, you gotta be a leader or follower. You know what I'm saying? If you're a
Yeah.
follower, you know what I'm saying? If you're a follower, learn something to be a leader. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, that part.
Learn something to be a
That part.
leader. So that's what I always learn,
That part.
man. Like, you know, to me though, man, at first, yeah, I was a follower. But that follower, whatever, man, I was still learning how to be a leader. And now for me
Right.
though, man, I'm on next, whatever, man. And now I will know how to lead, but at the same time, being a leader is not it's not easy, man. You need a group of people, man, so you can lead so we can lead together. So so that's
Right.
why so to me though, man, like that's something we need to do though, man. Like, but we just gotta keep in the positive mind right here. Like
100%.
it starts right here in the minds. Like, you know, say what things
Yeah.
our mind we need to be fixing, man. Like I said, education is more
Right.
important. You know what I'm saying? This reason why people need to read books, man. Like read books like because I got this book called, man, you know what I'm saying, Phil Jackson, the last day, the
Yeah.
last
Yeah.
season. Like, I ain't gonna lie, man. Read this book though, man. It tells me, you know what I'm saying, the ins and outs, man, how to be a leader and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Basketball, man. I watch basketball, whatever, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? One player, what's called, man? One player can't do everything. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And one thing about Kobe Bryant in that book, whatever, man, he learned that, you know what I'm saying, he can't do everything by himself. You know what I'm saying? Because right after Shaq
That's
left, you know what I'm saying? So, okay, cool. Guess what's my team now? But at the same time, though, man, like the team that you got, man, you know what I'm saying, it might not be one for you. Because, you know what I'm saying,
yeah.
because one thing, you try to do everything by yourself. So when you try to do everything by
Right.
yourself, man, it's going to wear and tear you. So it's best if, you know what I'm saying, have a group of men, you know what I'm saying, that can lead with you. You know what I'm saying? So,
True. 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 But
so,
but here's the factor. We're so busy being mentees
mm-hmm,
that we don't care to be mentors.
right,
We got to stop being trapped in being mentees and start being more in tune with being mentors.
right,
We we we're learning, but we're learning at a rate that is saying we're dumbfounded because we're not taking time to learn what's necessary. We're only learning what is acceptable.
mm-hmm,
See, I don't want to learn what's acceptable because
right,
that means that society accepts anything.
right,
I want to learn what's necessary for me to progress and not to regress. See, regression has been going on for over 400 years. We've been regressing. I
right,
don't care because slavery ended. We've been regressing since slavery ended
right,
because we haven't properly educated ourselves beyond slavery. We still allow things to happen. Like, here's why I say it's important for us to own businesses because we're still enslaved by minimum wage.
right,
How you gonna tell me what I'm worth? How you gonna be willing to pay me what you think I'm worth? That means that I'm slave to you. I'm enslaved to you.
mm-hmm. It's our minds. Like, we got to unlock our
Our
minds.
mind.
Our mind is
We
so
think it
locked
because
up.
we going.
Because, like, every
We think
brain
it because we
cell,
going to work.
because I'm going to tell you right now, every
We
brain
think,
cell in our brain, whatever, is locked. You know what I'm saying? You got free
yeah,
every brain cell, you know what I'm saying, that's unlocked, man, to keep on moving, man, so you can realize, man, what the society is bringing us to the table. You know what I'm saying? Because society is
yeah,
poisoning us so much in our brains. And one thing is, our brain controlling the whole body, man. It tells you what's going on in our bodies and what we doing and stuff like that, what we thinking. And you know what I'm saying? This is why, man, like, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you gotta clean yourself up and unlock your brain cells,
yeah,
man. Because I'm telling you, so
yeah.
like you said, man. I
Look,
mean, you like you're on right. You're on point with that.
look at it. They announced that minimum wage was going to go up to $15 an hour. Now, listen to me when I tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
The whole world excited. Here's what I need them to understand. They're promising you $15 an hour, but it's going to take 5 years for you to get to $15 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So within those 5 years, the cost of living, the cost of grocery, everything is going to go up every year, little by little, until you get to the $15 an hour. Then it's going to be like you're just still living right now. It's going to be same cost effective.
Mm-hmm.
What I mean by that is You see where it's at right now? The cost, the price of
Yep.
things.
Yep.
Why
Mm-hmm.
why is this price? Every time that minimum wage go up, everything else is gonna go up. So it's gonna make it look like you making $15 an hour, but really in reality you're gonna be making 8.25 all over again.
Yep.
Stop getting excited about what the government is saying that you're worth, and start putting yourself in the position to where you can say what you're worth. It's time for us to start building our own brand. I'm not the brand of the United States.
Right.
You're not about to brand me like you do a cow when it belongs to a certain ranch. Hell no, nah, I don't belong to a ranch, and you're not about to brand me. I'm gonna brand myself.
Right.
We gotta stop. We gotta stop allowing the government to dictate to us what we should do and how much we should uh be worth. Nah, man. You're not about to tell me I'm worth $15 an hour when I know
Yeah.
I'm worth 1,500 an
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah. You worth. Yeah. You worth
I'm
more than
worth
that.
1,500 an hour, not
You,
$15 an hour.
yeah.
So you're not about to dictate to me what I'm worth.
Yeah, because the government always trying to lower your value, man, no matter what. They trying to set you on that part, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, like, oh, you may worth 15,000, man, but we're going to put your value at $15 an hour. You know what I'm saying? They always trying to lower your
Yeah,
value, man, no matter what. And that's why I tell people, man, I don't believe in this system, man. I don't care. But like, I mean, I know some of my family members, whatever, man, mad at me, whatever, man, because I'm saying stuff like this, man, about the government and stuff like that. I mean, shit. I mean, like, do you know what they're trying to do to us? So why you mad at me,
right.
whatever, man? So what it is? So why you mad at me, whatever, man? I'm trying to tell you, man, what they're doing to us. But you like, oh, you know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, okay. When shit hits the wall, don't come running to me and tell me, oh, you was right and all that. Hey, I tried to tell you a long time ago, man, because I see, look, I don't talk much, man. I'm a very quiet person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to talk
Yeah,
about, like, you know what I'm saying? The only thing I talk, whatever, man, is something important I want to talk about. Now, I'm not just going to
yeah,
run my mouth for nothing, man. Like, no, if I see something, man, something funny, something weird, I'm gonna warn y'all, man. Shit, I'm gonna warn you. Like, Andrew, I don't know about
yeah,
this deal though, man, because I see what they're trying to do and all that. You know what I'm saying? But always trying to warn people, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't want to listen, okay, cool. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what? I tried, man, but I know what your worth is,
yeah,
man. If you don't know what your worth is, man, I don't know what to tell you, man. But I could tell you this, man. Like, this ain't right. Like, I'm not having
yeah,
to listen. I don't want to live off the system. I don't want to live off of government. You know what I'm saying? Get stimulus checks or you know, say food stamps and all that. No, I don't want y'all. I don't want y'all. I got my own. I got me right here. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you,
yeah,
I mean, yeah. So whatever you're feeding over here, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Look, I just live here, but I don't want your stimulus checks. I don't want none. You know what I'm saying? I don't want none that to give about you, whatever, man. That's trying to poison me. No, I don't want that because it's not good for me. You know what I'm saying? It's not good for my people out here. I look my people bad out here, man, doing this shit, man. So I'm not finna out here to say like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, the stimulus checks are here, man. I'm gonna go buy me some shoes. I mean, I'm gonna buy me you know what I'm saying? First of all, man, this microphone and this camera I got, this high quality camera, I use this, man, for my setup, man, for my YouTube pages, whatever, man. Which my YouTube page is growing
yeah,
now. My YouTube page is growing, so one thing is, man,
yeah,
I started investing, man, so I could put this out here and tell y'all what's going on. Cause right now I be in the streets, bro. I go in the streets. I go to the hood,
yeah,
Pine Hills, Orlando, on the west side of Orlando. I be in the streets, man. I know how it is, man. I go around there. You know what I'm saying? I go talk to brothers out there, talk to the sisters out there. I tell them, man, what's going
yeah,
on in life, whatever, man. You know, so how life is, all that. And after I hear their stories, man, I be like, man. I say, yeah, man, we gotta do something about this, man,
yeah,
because out there, you got brothers and sisters out here. You got kids out here don't know who their dad is out there, man. Because their dad's out there in the streets, whatever, man. Out there hustling, gang banging out there and all that. And, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. Because we used to do it back in the day, too. I did a couple things back in the day, too. But one thing is, I don't want to do that shit the rest of my life. Because one thing is, I'm putting these
yeah,
kids at a bad example and put other people a bad example, man. You know, it's okay to do this, which is not. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I poison you because of what it is. Like, I learned from the system. You know, I learned from the system, whatever, man. I'm trying to tell you what's going on with the system that told me. Guess what? I'm killing my people. You know what I'm saying? Because I was taught by
yeah,
the system. I don't want to be taught by the system. I want to talk about, you know, about myself and when I see what's real. Yeah, that's the most important thing
yeah,
I got. That's the most important thing I want to do is tell you what's real and tell you, man, what we can do to stop this. What we can do with to clean the neighborhoods, you know what I'm saying? And put on a good program for the school and good jobs
Yeah,
out here. That's good quality jobs, whatever, man. Because we built this shit, not the system. I want us to build it.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But like I said, only time will tell, man. You know what I'm saying? People want to listen. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
It
one thing is, man, if we could just get this message out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to listen right now, but years later, I hope it hits your head, let you know, like, damn, he was right about this. We should.
yeah.
So,
Here's the thing. If we don't digest knowledge, we'll never spew out wisdom.
mm-hmm,
And that's we have to learn to digest knowledge. So once we digest the knowledge, we can always give wisdom to someone else.
mm-hmm,
These kids lack wisdom because we lack knowledge.
right, yo,
These kids lack wisdom because we lack knowledge. We can't feed them knowledge because we have no wisdom. We have no knowledge or wisdom. How we can expect these kids to know anything when we don't know nothing?
right,
It starts with us. And once we start properly educating ourselves on life, then we'll be able to teach them how to educate themselves on life.
mm-hmm,
You can't teach an old dog new tricks. But the tricks that he know, the tricks that he know are good enough for that dog.
mm-hmm,
But
yo,
at least he knows tricks. At least he knows some tricks. You may not be able to teach him no new ones,
right,
but he
right.
knows a few
He
tricks.
knows, yo, he knows, yo,
He knows a few tricks. So we have to get to the place where we know some tricks. Not we don't even if we don't learn no new ones. At least we know some.
mm-hmm,
We don't know nothing, bro. We don't know nothing because we're not taking the time to learn. Stop waiting on the government. Stop waiting on society. Stop waiting on handouts. You be the handout instead of waiting on one. Become the handout instead of waiting on one.
mm-hmm,
You know, my dad always told me be the lender and not the borrower.
right,
So when you become the lender, that means that you hold the resources. When you become the borrower, that means that you getting somebody else's resources, but you got to pay them their resources back. But
mm-hmm,
when you're the lender, you set the credentials, which means that you have the resources to where you can give it and not
right,
lend it.
right, yo,
You can give it. See, the thing is, you want to bless somebody, and you want to bless them to the point to where they bless somebody. Then they bless somebody. But if you always expecting something to come back in return, you didn't bless nobody.
yeah, yo, now damn thing,
We got to stop looking for stuff to come back instead of and just keep pouring out. Pour into your community. Don't worry about what's not coming back. Pour into your community because when you pour into your community, it's gonna come back. It may not come back in the form of money, but it's gonna come back.
mm-hmm,
Because when you pour into your community and people are learning to live, then it's coming back
right,
because they're gonna teach others how to live in that community. And once you're dead and gone, the community gonna still be rising. But I don't want to see my community dead and I'm dead.
mm-hmm,
You see, I don't want to die and my community already dead because I'm already dead before I die. My
right.
community is dead. I gotta bring life. I gotta put life into this community.
It's all about plant your seeds, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's about. If I don't know my worth, then I'll never have any value.
Mm-hmm. There you go,
If I
yo.
don't know my worth, then I'll never have any
There you
value.
go, yo. That's why I keep telling these youngest out here, man, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful, you know what I'm saying, what you do with your money. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got like a
Yeah,
group, like I said, like I ain't gonna lie, man, cause like it was a times that, wow, back in Iowa or whatever, man, like, you know what I'm saying, like we had this rap group called Mob Life. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? We had a group called Mob Life, whatever, man. So we was, you know what I'm saying, get our songs play, we was get our songs playing on the radio station, whatever. And, you know, all that type of stuff. Everybody's asking me like, damn, hey, yo, Dub, man, I heard you on the radio station, man. Like, oh yeah, and all that. So, but anyways, man, like I kind of wish, man, that something would go with it, man. But it was just a lot of issues, a lot of beef between the groups, whatever, man. Because really, man, I can't remember what happened, though, man. I just know we broke up. then as I thought about it, man, like damn, we had a team, man. Man, we had a group of
Mm-hmm.
mob block. We had a group called Mob Life. We had a team. But one thing is we didn't.
Mm-hmm.
One thing is we didn't learn. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't know. You know what I'm saying about the business. We didn't know. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying how to come together, man. How to build our own brand and keep building, keep level up. But one thing is, man, we didn't,
Mm-hmm.
I think that we was. I think like we was kind of compete with each other so damn much, and that's you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying like. Oh, that's where that's where you know what I'm saying messes up. Cause I ain't gonna lie, Andrew, man. There's a lot of people in my hometown, though, man. That got a lot. There's a lot of talent in my hometown.
It is.
It's a lot of talent
I
in my
can
hometown,
imagine.
though, man. But one thing is, though, man, like we so selfish to each other, man. We keep on competing, man. Like,
Yeah.
what's the point of competing with each other,
Yeah.
man? Like, we getting all we all got talent. You know what I'm saying? We all do albums and mixtapes and shows. If we just come together, man, build this city up, man, and put it like a better communities and all that, we can do that, man. But like I said, man, we just too we just kind of like you know what I'm saying like infinite like not just I mean not don't have a heavy mindset you know what I'm saying to build that type of ways, man, because we so busy, man, trying to be flashy, trying to be who's number one and who's the better rapper, the QC, and all this hating, all that. You know, I'm like, man, I don't care who's the better rapper, man. Where I'm from, I don't care. Like, I want us to come together, man, because I see a lot of talent out here. We can build this city up better, man. But sometimes, man, it never happened. We just keep on tearing each other, man. And so that's why I left.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I left, man. Like I
You.
want to start all over, man. I want to go to like a different city, or whatever, man. I can have that. I can
Yeah.
have that good love and good supportive, whatever, man. Like, listen, man. Like, I don't need. Listen, man. I don't beg for someone to love me or best for someone to teach
Yeah.
or whatever, man. But if I get you out there, if I, you know, say if I show love to you, though, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta show me love to bad, but I can at least you don't say I show good positive love to you. You know what I'm saying? To make you
Yeah.
understand, like, damn, man. Cause it's like, damn, man. Like, I do remember Doug came around here, man, give some love, whatever, man. He showed love. He gave, you know, say he get $20 to my mom, or he get $20 to me, or whatever, man. Yeah, to me though, man, always show that love, man. Because in the long run, they're gonna forget about like, damn, he trying to do something positive, man. And one thing is, man,
Yeah.
like we kind of, you know, what I'm saying one thing is, man, we let him down. So it just
Yeah.
like it's like I said, man, it's on your hometown, though, man, will tear you down, man. Because like I say, Andrew, man, if you come
Yeah.
to my hometown, bro, it's not like New Orleans how it is, like how y'all got rappers out there in New Orleans. That's not how it is where I'm from. But you can see there's a lot of talent where I'm from, man. We got rappers,
Yeah.
producers, we got singers, and all that. And but one thing is, man, like we don't know how to love and support each other and bring each other up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I always
Yeah.
learn, though, man. Like if you're gonna have a group of people, man, you know what I'm saying, make sure they're on the same page. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Make sure on the
Yeah.
same page so we can fix this community up, man. Cause like really, man, like really, man, like the only thing I want to do, man, is do shows together and make money together with this music, whatever, man. Shit, I didn't want to be flashy, whatever, man, wearing chains and all that, cause I wasn't that type of person to do that. You know, I did wear
Yeah.
chains, man, but what it is, I took it off and sold it, man, because I don't want that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that just being
Yeah.
ignorant. And you know what I'm saying? That makes you just an ignorant ass nigga. And one thing is, I had to
Yeah.
change my ways. I had to change my life, man. Like, if I want to look, if I want to, you know what I'm saying, change the community, whatever, man, I had to change my ways, how I act and how I dress and how I approach people the right way. You know what I'm saying? And that's me.
Yeah.
And one thing is, man, I had to clean myself up. You know what I'm saying? Because back
Yeah.
then, back then I was, I'm not saying I was a bad person, man, whatever, man, but there's some things, whatever, man, I did, whatever, man, that could have cost me my life. That could have cost me to put myself in prison or put myself, get myself killed, whatever, man. So, but what it is, like, I thank God that, you know what I'm saying, I start what I'm doing, man, and start helping the next generation, man, trying to help the next generation, man, you know what I'm saying, in the right position, where they need to go, stuff like that. So, you know, stuff like that, man, like, for me, though, man, like, I had to get myself better, man. So, and first, man, talking to you, though, man, you told me about your story in New Orleans and how stuff was, whatever, man. And this is why I like you, Andrew, though, man, because this is why I would get you on the show. But before that, when we talk, whatever, man, you know what I'm saying, you tell me a lot of things, whatever, man, that helped me, you know what I'm saying, process my mind. Like he is right though, man. Like he is right though, man. Like we need to start doing this. You know what I'm saying? Because I need that. You know what I'm saying? I need that type of wisdom, man. I need to, you know what I'm saying, need to learn in the long run. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, as I live right through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. always remain teachable. See, a lot of people don't become scholars
Mm-hmm.
because they're not teachable.
Right.
See, I've learned that I don't care how much knowledge God pours into me, I'm gonna always remain teachable
Mm-hmm.
because I'll never learn everything that this world has to offer.
Right.
But if I remain teachable, I can constantly learn what this world is offering.
Right. Right.
But I'll never know it all. And see, everybody want to be a teacher. Nobody wants to learn. And
That's the sad part about it
that's
too.
why that's the sad part. You see, everybody know it all. We have this world is full of know it alls. But the best knowledge you can ever get is the knowledge you get after you know it all.
Right.
I don't know everything, man, and I'm not gonna sit here and confess or pretend that I know everything
We
because
don't. We all
once,
don't. Like we all don't, man. Because like this world is getting like every year things change. Everything changes, man. Like new technology and new things change. But one thing is,
yeah,
man, people change too, though, man. So because you know what I'm saying, like as this world starting to develop and start growing, whatever, man, people gonna change. But one thing is,
yeah,
man, don't let the society change you. Don't let them
yeah,
stop you. You know what I'm saying, doing what you're doing. So for
right,
me though, man, as I
right,
learned though, man, like it's like look, man, look. I'm thinking, look, man, I'm thinking like well, I'm thinking about what's going on in 2025, in 2030, in 2035. I'm thinking about what's going on like at least 10 to 20 years now. Because
yeah,
that's where, you know what I'm saying, that's where right now, you know what I'm saying, where I stand and where I need to know, you know what I'm saying, about today and tomorrow and what things I need to do to keep myself up. Like I said, man, like we all gonna take L's in life. But that doesn't mean that
yeah,
you take an L whatever, man, it's over. It's just a lesson. You know what I'm saying? And that's
yeah.
why I tell, you know what I'm saying, that's why I tell people, man, a loss is not a, you know what I'm saying, like an L is not a loss. It's a lesson. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
And you know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Like the only thing, like I said, like the only thing you lose, whatever, man, you want to if you stop living. If you stop living,
Yeah,
if you stop living, that I mean that's when you lost. But as long as you're still living,
yeah,
you're still here. You know, man, keep learning, man, keep growing and keep developing, man, and start, you know, what I'm saying, telling these young generation, man, what's next. And this is why, man,
yeah.
OGs like us, man, like we can't lie to these kids. Because when you start lying to
No,
these kids, man, they're gonna go all crazy, whatever, man. They're gonna rob someone. They're gonna try and be in shit. They're gonna be in jail. Shit, they're gonna be in jail and shit. They're gonna be in jail or in prison. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah,
and that's why for us, as men like us, as black men like us, you know what I'm saying? We got to keep these kids in position, man, and trying to help these women out here, you know what I'm saying, how to be, you know what I'm saying, more feminine, you know what I'm saying, more cooperative and all that.
yeah,
Because there's a lot of ratchet females out here that's crazy, man. Like, and what it is, man, like you see the black community, whatever, man. Because like I said, I'm gonna go back to the black community in the hoods, in the inner cities. I see a lot of single mothers out here, but no black fathers around. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's like it's a
yeah,
lot. And one thing is, man, like I hate to see a black man, you know what I'm saying, arguing with his baby mama, whatever, man, not seeing his kids, whatever, man. 'Cause to me, I ain't got no kids, man. But as I'm seeing it from the sideline, whatever, man, how you know what I'm saying, how single motherhood is and all that. I like, listen, man. These black men need their kids in their life, and I'm glad you. And one thing I'm glad you got your kids in your life, man. But I just see all these black men, whatever, man, not around their kids, man. You got to be around your kids, man. It's more important, and teach your kids the right
well,
way. You know what I'm saying?
well, what happened with that? Society found a way to take the black father out the
Mm-hmm.
black household,
Right.
and what when they took the black father out the black household, they came up with this thing called child support,
Trust me, yo.
right? And once you put child support into play, which forces this man to uh, give up his life for the baby mama,
Mm-hmm.
because let's be real, the child support isn't for the child.
No, it's not. It's not.
The child support is to keep the baby mama living the lifestyle that she either is accustomed to or she desires to live. I don't care how much money you're forcing this man to pay. Now, once you put this man on child support and he's no longer able to pay, doesn't stop the government from saying, okay, we're going to keep it open until you're 25, 30, 40, $50,000 in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this kid is 21 years old,
Right.
off living their own life, and this man is still stuck with 40, $50,000 in the hole. Not only that, society feels like it's important to put him in prison for that 40, $50,000.
Mm.
And I feel like at this point, if if a man would take care of his children, okay, when you force him to take care of his children, it pushes him away from his children. And when a man, most 95% of men I've seen today on child support, they don't have nothing to do with that child because now they don't have nothing to do with the mother. I feel like sometimes in the black community, we got to stop being so quick to judgment and think just because a man don't want you that you got to go put him on child support. Give that man a chance to be a father before you jump and make that decision. Because one thing about black men, we love being fathers.
Yo.
We love being fathers, but here's the thing: we're forced to be fathers to children that ain't even ours because we love other other women's children than we have a chance to love our own. We don't get a chance to love our own, so that's why we wind up loving the children of the woman we wind up dealing with.
Right.
Stop being so quick to rush to judgment and placing these men on child support, ladies. We have to
And
give
then
this man an opportunity to
and
take care
this
of
is
his children.
and this is and this is what like you said, man. And that's why I told this. I remember one time I told this girl I was dating. No man, she had two kids, and I remember telling her like okay, so where their dad at? Well, I said, oh, their dad's not around and all that. So, all right, so like, what's he do? I mean, what's he do? Oh, he's a truck driver and all that. So, okay, so I figured that he makes a lot of money, man, being a truck driver though. But okay,
In that case, put him on child support.
put child support. So okay, but so I asked her like, so has he come around to see the kids or anything like that? He's like, well, I mean, he has, but he doesn't come around. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking like, so look, what's so crazy, Andrew? Look, what's so crazy, Andrew? I went to her house one time. Look, I went to her house. Look, this back in Iowa. So this back in Iowa
Yeah,
that time. I went to her house, man. Do you know her house is like a damn mansion? So I'm thinking like, you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? One thing is, man, she like a CNA nurse. I was like, hold on, man. She a CNA nurse, whatever, man. I know how a CNA nurse make money, but you live in this type of environment, house, whatever, man. So I'm thinking like, so he don't come around see the kids, whatever, man. So really, I didn't ask about the child support part because I didn't want to get too deep, get deep to the details about that part.
yeah,
But seeing that, man, like her kids are not around, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's just sad. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
If the father's not around,
yeah.
whatever, man, making the money, whatever, man. Like I said, she never told me whole situation. She just told me that he don't come around as much, man. Like, and what the Nizzle, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. As I get to know her a little bit, her attitude was like
Yeah,
mouthy and everything
yeah.
else. So I'm like, yeah.
Sometimes,
So see,
sometimes it be the women. It don't always be the men.
mm-hmm.
I can't say that it don't ever be the men, but a lot of time it be the women.
It's be the women, yo. And this
It
is
be the
why,
women.
and this is why. I mean, and like I said, this is why these young kids, man, are acting crazy, man, because they don't have
Yeah,
a man in life, man. And you know what I'm saying. And that's why for me, though, man, like like I said, I never had kids, but even though I like almost had kids, but I have been a stepfather, man, to someone's kids, man. I ain't gonna lie, being a stepfather, man, it sucks. I'm gonna be that honest with you, man. It really sucks, man, because one thing is, man, like if a man wants to lead, you know what I'm saying? If a man wants to lead a relationship, it's not gonna happen, man, because her kids always come first. So, but one thing is, man, like, okay, so I mean, so okay, okay, so well, okay, what about me though? so, so I'm like, so for me though, man, like it just it's just sad though, man, to see a lot of single mothers out here. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I told this young. I remember one time I told this young girl. She's like 19. I remember one time because I was doing Uber because that's how I do Uber time. I do Uber whatever, man. So I picked this girl up. And she was 19 years old, and she had to go to Coco whatever, man. So I took her out there. You know what I'm saying? And then one thing is like she started giving me a guidance whatever, man, to be in a relationship and like what I need to do to be in a relationship and stuff like that. I was like, whoa. So I asked her, and I said, all right, so how old are you? She said, well, I'm 19. Oh, okay, yeah, you young. So I ain't gonna lie, she was kind of pretty though, man. She young, 19, she pretty though, man. So I'll give her a little guidance, whatever, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, what does a man want? So I give her like, well, if you're looking for a real man that's not, you know what I'm saying, like now a thug and it's not in the streets a lot, whatever, man, find you a man that's, you know, still has a job, at least have a job, whatever, man, not in the streets, not, you know what I'm saying, not getting in trouble 24/7, you know what I'm saying, with the law or with his homies or whatever, you know what I'm saying, get you a man, whatever, man, that stays out of trouble, you know what I'm saying, and plus, you know what I'm saying, keep your body, you know what I'm saying, keep your low body count low, keep your body count low, you know what I'm saying, always find, you know what I'm saying, like I said, be, you know what I'm saying, be more feminine, be more cooperative, you know what I'm saying, that's what men want. You know what I'm saying? They want feminine, cooperative women. You know what I'm saying? More quality queens. That's what we want. And one thing is, like, you know, so I told her that, you know, she started understanding what's going on and stuff like that. And she understands. So she asked me, like, okay, so, okay, what about having kids? Well, it's the best, you know what I'm saying? If you want to get married, I mean, okay, that's on you. But do not be a single mother. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be a single mother, you know what I'm saying, the system, guess what, the system's gonna take that man, you know what I'm saying, like out of his life, out of you, not see his child. So, like I said, don't let the system, you know what I'm saying, tell you what to do, you know what I'm saying, keep this man away from your child. So
Yeah.
so you know what I'm saying. So one thing that I was getting a kind of point of views, whatever, man, what she need to do for herself and how to, you know, you know what I'm saying, you know, keep herself, you know, a good quality life to her if she want to be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Yeah.
but yeah, that's what I do, man. I try to tell my best to these young girls, man, like especially these young boys and young girls, whatever, man, what they need to learn because their parents not telling them shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, especially, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, these single mothers, whatever, man. Your single mothers not tell you nothing. Like, all they is telling you,
Yeah.
whatever, man, go to school, you know what I'm saying? You don't need no man in your life. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you do need a man in your life because we built this world. Every man built this
Yeah.
world. You know what I'm saying? We put in a position, man, for women to have jobs, whatever, man. We did all this. We like I said, we provide everything on this earth, you know what I'm saying, for us. Not just for men, but men and women, for all of us. Men does this.
Yeah.
We did this for
Yeah.
everything. And I mean, like I said,
Yeah.
it's God's will to do this. So for
Yeah.
men, no man, you can't say so all these mothers out here telling their daughters or sons, whatever, man, you know what I'm saying? I mean, telling their daughters, whatever, man, telling you don't need no man in your life, go to school, you know what I'm saying, you'll be okay. And also, whatever, man, she in student loan debt and all that, whatever, man, she having babies out here, you know what I'm saying? Because you put them in a
Yeah.
position, whatever, man, not to be a quality woman. You being her, you put in a position,
Yeah.
man, to be a low quality woman. That's and what today, that's bad.
I'm gonna say this before we end
Yeah,
this session.
yeah, yo.
To all the ladies that are going to actually hear this podcast or hear this message, whatever you decide you want it to be, I want you to understand this. If a man can't teach you nothing, what are you involved with him for?
Mm-hmm.
Ladies, if a man can't teach you nothing or
Pay t-
teach you something,
pay attention.
what are you involved with him for? It's a man's job to teach you about life from a man's point of view. But if he ain't able to teach you that, then what are you involved with him for? Because a man is a natural born leader. And if he's not leadership material, why are you involved?
It almost y'all heard it, man. And this is why, you know, I say this too though, man. I went on Google, whatever, man. They said what's the race the highest divorce rate? It's really, man, all racial ethnic groups had more marriages than divorce. Black women were the only groups that held a higher divorce rate than marriage rate, with nearly 31 divorce per thousand married women ages 15 and older, and only 17.3 marriages per thousand unmarried women. That's you know what? When I read that, bro, and
That's ridiculous.
it's sad, bro, because like I
That's
said,
ridiculous.
black women, bro, I love black women, man. I want to see good in black
Yeah,
women, man. And that's the only thing. Because a lot of people think I'm hate black women, man, because I'm saying this about them. Like, no, I'm saying this about them because this is what y'all going through. This is what y'all trying to do to us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
and it's just where, man, like it just like it's sad to see that. You know what I'm saying? I want to see a lot of good black women out here do good for themselves and stop trying to tear us down, though, man. Because we're not your enemy. We are definitely
yeah,
not your enemy, though, man. So I don't know where
yeah,
all this stuff coming from. I don't know why society you just telling y'all whatever, man. You don't need us. You know what I'm saying? You know all that. Okay, cool. You don't need us. Okay, you know what? At the same time, we're not your enemy, but we still here. Cause we know why? Cause we
yeah,
built this. Cause we built this for us, for
yeah,
all men, women, kids, and girls. We built this for us, man. We built this world. So stop
yeah,
saying this. That you know what I'm saying. You don't need us. You know what I'm saying.
yeah,
Pipelines. You know what I'm saying. All the hard work stuff in this world that men built. You know what I'm saying. And after that, whatever, man, you gonna say like, oh, you know what I'm saying. We don't need men in our life. Yes, you do.
yeah,
Okay, the
yeah.
pipe's broken down. Okay, the pipe's broken down. Who's gonna fix that? Damn sure you can't do it. But
Yeah,
what's called a man who does plumbing, whatever, man, the pipes, he's gonna do it. So you ladies out there, man, black women,
just
man, I love y'all, man, but we gotta quit this, man. That's how
yeah,
you get to each other. We ain't your enemy. I'm not your enemy. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
I'm gonna say this, and then I gotta
yeah, this last time, man.
get
Last
off.
time, yeah. So we good.
Ladies, if you see your the black king, yes, I call your ladies are black queens. If you see the crown on the black king leaning, lady, fix his crown. Fix his crown. Let that man see that you have his back. Because one thing about a black man, when he see that you truly have his back, we'll go over the ends of the earth for you.
Mm-hmm.
Real black kings. I'm not speaking just in general of a black man.
It's from the
A
heart.
real black king will go to the ends of the earth for you when he truly see that you stand in the gap for him as his queen. So ladies, king queens, I'm not gonna call y'all ladies queens, black queens. If you see the crown of the black king leaning, fix it, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Fix it. Tilt it back up upright and stop letting that king's crown lean to where it is almost falling off.
Real
So
talk, man. Like I said, man, we need
I'll
it. Like I said, we
yeah,
need each other, man. We need each other, man.
yeah,
So, but look, so hey, y'all. Hope y'all got this lesson. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties, man, with the camera. We back on, but I hope y'all learned something with Andrew, man, because that's why I got him on the show. This is why I've been talking to him. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, he's older than me, though, man. So when went to this here and talk, whatever, man, getting type of knowledge I need, whatever, man. I'm very truly honored, man. So I could tell the next generation, man, what's going on, man. So Andrew, I really
yeah.
appreciate you going on my show. You know, what I'm saying,
Man, I appreciate you having me, man.
spit some real jewels and knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, like back in the day, man, we all did some bad things back in the day, but don't let them bad
Yeah,
days, or whatever, man, bring you down in the future. You know what I'm saying? So we still
yeah,
here, man. As long as we still living, as long as we still alive, y'all, man, we here, man. We gotta come together, y'all.
yeah,
I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm really tired. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
God did not put on the earth. Put my bad. God did not put us on earth for nothing. You know what I'm saying? He
yeah,
didn't put us on earth to destroy this what he built. He built this for us,
yeah,
man. For love and peace, man. So let's continue
yeah.
that, man, for real. But look,
One
y'all.
love.
But look, y'all. Andrew, I really appreciate it, man. You got on my show again, man.
Thank you for
Yeah,
having me, man.
hey, man.
Appreciate you,
Hey, man.
man.
Hey man, I'm gonna get you on my next episodes, man. Well,
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I'm saying. You saw this ain't the last one, man, because
man.
what's called Bruce, my homie Bruce, whatever, man. He came on my show last couple
Yeah,
podcasts. You know what I'm saying. So if y'all go see the last episode second, man, we did talked about, you know what I'm saying. If you see the last episode, man, we did talked about, you know what I'm saying, about the what's called battle rap, whatever, man, how business is and stuff like that, because. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
We did talk about that though, man. But y'all go see the episode. But yeah, man, I really appreciate it, man. Like I said, like, share, subscribe my YouTube channel, Instagram, OGDub85. Andrew, just let me know what I mean, where can people can find you at? You know what I'm saying? Follow you at whatever you got. So if you do got social media though, so
Yeah. You can follow me on Instagram at Andrew Thomas. You can follow me on Facebook at Andrew Thomas. And guys, just know that this is just the beginning, because when two men walk in the same purpose, you can expect to see a harvest.
mm-hmm.
You can expect to see a harvest. And what I mean by that is, we're me and OG Dub are planted in the same soil, which means that we're going to produce good seed, good soil, good harvest.
Mm-hmm.
Good
Health,
seed, good soil, good harvest.
health is wealth,
So
y'all.
keep tuning in, and keep praying for us, because our struggles as black men, no matter of fact, our struggles as black kings
Mm-hmm.
never stops, but neither do we.
We gotta keep the ball rolling, man. We gotta keep the ball rolling,
Yeah,
man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But look, y'all, we out. You know what I'm saying? General Podcast, episode 3. You know what I'm saying? Episode 4. You know what I'm saying? I might have some next guests, whatever, man. But like I say, Andrew, you take care, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit you up. You know what I'm
Appreciate
saying?
you, man. Yeah, give
All
me a holler.
all my brothers and sisters, man. Y'all be safe out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Doses.
Deuces.